everyone, happy Tuesday. We are back at Lowe's. Yesterday you saw the video of us putting in the plumbing for, well, you saw Scott doing it, trying to put in the plumbing for underneath the sink inside the spare bathroom, which actually didn't turn out good. It ended up leaking, and what was the cause? The pipe was cracked?
The pipe had a crack in it.
Yeah, so we're back at Lowe's. Scott already got all the stuff. He got the part. What did you get to help it not leak?
A rubber seal.
A rubber seal. So got a rubber seal.
Well, we got to replace that whole pipe.
Oh yeah, that's right, because of the crack. So we bought the whole pipe. Got the rubber seal.
We bought a whole assembly yesterday, and I just hoped that when I got home I didn't need that, but what was already there, turns out it kept leaking because it had a giant crack in the original pipe that was there. So
yeah, which is strange because it must have cracked whenever you initially tried to take it off, because it wasn't leaking before, you know. So
I don't know, but
yeah, I don't know. It had a crack in it. We got a new pipe, so we'll see. We'll try to show you putting that on, and hopefully it works. But Scott also got some plywood to put. Was it you're putting it behind the shower walls, so that way the shower walls have something to drill into, right?
No, you have to glue the shower walls onto the wall.
Glue them? I didn't know that.
You glue them, and then they come with little taps that you drill a hole into the wall and you tap it in and it locks it.
Anyway, I had to get some thin plywood to put behind there, so that way it has something that the walls could go onto, right? All right.
That's where the crack is. Right there. All right, I'm done. So you guys are either about to see me crash out or have a sigh of relief that this thing is working. So we're about to find out. This is it. I got this pipe feed into this. Had to cut this. Put this whole new fixture on here. Now I just need to run the motor and see if it's working. I'm nervous. I am nervous. All right, no leaking, please. Okay. Any water? The Don't mind me groping this pipe all sort of ways, you know. I mean, we might be good. I think we have a success. Okay, so we're in the bathroom. It's the next day. Everything is dry. The glue is set. So we've already tested it. But there runs your water. It's on. And there's no leaks. Now this water right here. Oh, you know what? It is leaking. Okay, so we got it. I just had to tighten this. This was a little loose, and this gasket right here was not completely center. But she should be ready to cook now. This is what you do when you don't have a pocket hole jig. You kind of just got to wing it. What do they say? If it works, it's not stupid. Working. PSA, you should not be cutting wood or anything without safety glasses. Do what I say, not what I do. Crazy bug trying to attack me. That, my friends, is called kickback. Yeah, we don't like that. That's where two pieces pinch together and the blade gets stuck in the middle and it shoots the blade back. No bueno. That was just to show you what not to do. I am a professional, so just keep thus in mind. All right. Look at this absolutely giant bug. Huge. Very huge. I see you, sir. How's it going? She's a little curvy. But that's alright. Some people like it that way. If it looks like I know what I'm doing, trust me, I don't. I'm winging this. All right, so that's the back wall. All done. Done. There's still some final touches that need to be done, obviously, to make it not look so rough. I mean, the shower walls are going over this, but obviously the seam up there and the screw holes and everything, and then got to do that piece, but that requires fixing this, and then this is probably got to be in place before I do that. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. So for now, I'm going to call it like that for today, because I need to shower and eat and watch TV. Yeah.
Stinky butt. Look how good he is at eating bananas. Hello everyone. Happy Thursday. It's your girl's day off again. So, you know what that means. We have a couple of extra things we have to get done today. One of which is going into a side of house that y'all normally are not into, which is our back two rooms. I just want to straighten it up a little bit because it's getting a little bit chaotic. I got the approval from the hubby because I don't know if anybody else gets this inside their marriage where he doesn't really like me cleaning his stuff because, you know, if I clean it, it's never in a place that he normally put it. So now it's somewhere else. So he gets a little irritated about that. But I got proof from him that I could do it. So we doing it. Thanks, Scott. Because it is looking a little chaotic back there. So we got to organize that. Also, as you've already seen, we've already eaten breakfast. I wanted to give a little chit chat about that. I have mentioned it a couple times that I am on a diet. So when we first got together, I weighed about, I'd say like 120, 115, 120-ish. I did not have a really good relationship with food. I barely ate, I barely drank. I remember being at work and feeling just like really disoriented. At one point, my vision went black and I had to like sit down. They told me I was kind of like on the verge of becoming hypoglycemic. I basically got a quote unquote intervention from family saying that I needed to eat. And now I can't stop eating. So I went through a spat of a couple of years where I just ate, didn't really care. Not an excuse, but my husband is a very picky eater. Overall, no fruit, no vegetable, no seafood, right? In your relationship, you guys kind of eat the same diet just because it's kind of easier, you know? It's harder doing two different meals, you know? Not fully blaming it on him because I could definitely take the time to make my own, you know, stuff, but it didn't help. And I kind of just didn't care. Scott and I have different, obviously, body structures, metabolisms, all that good jazz. But I gained a substantial amount of weight. I'm pretty sure my highest was around, I think like 215, 220. You go to the doctor, get your routine checkup, and I saw that my blood pressure was just getting out of control. Cholesterol was a little high. And I got family genetics too, where that is an issue. So I want to deal with that now before kids. And also I just want to, you know, longevity. I want to be here for a long time. I would like to get myself healthy. Really the only thing that has gotten me down to this point, like I said, my highest was 220. Now I am at 168. So that means I have lost a little over 50 pounds. I really can just say that's solely from being on a calorie deficit. I use the MyFitnessPal app. That's what mainly helps me. So I believe my MyFitnessPal has me at not exceeding past 1,400 calories. That's mainly what I do to lose the weight currently. But yeah, but we do have a lot of stuff going on our list today, so let's get started. you did not see is the fact that I cleaned the rest of the room, or I mean the rest of the house, sorry. I cleaned the rest of the house. Figured I gave you, Scott's home by the way. Got a fresh dew. Ooh, hit him with the,
Got a first cut.
It looks good. But I cleaned the rest of the house. I figured I gave you a montage of me organizing and cleaning this back two rooms, so I wouldn't bore you with cleaning the rest of the house. Also, don't mind the washing machine. I don't know if I said that. Don't mind the washing machine. Sorry if you hear that background. I told Scott to stop by the store because we needed some stuff. So, got us some Germex. I guess he wanted this for the ride home. Colby Jack cheese, brown gravy, chips, and Bloom, and a lotion, and soap.
I was listening to Michael Jackson on the way home, and I was in my feels.
Oh.
My man is the GOAT. The GOAT.
The goat. But anyway, I figured I'd film Scott's reaction to the organization because I think I did pretty well. Pat on the back. I don't know if you noticed the first thing I did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I put the shower insert was right here, and I moved it just behind the couch, just so it had to be more open right here. Okay, so I didn't really catch his reaction to the whoa, but he said whoa. What was the whoa for?
The whoa was for all this stuff that's along the back here.
Correct. Yeah, I figured I'd organize that.
I'd imagine you didn't move this because it's a little heavy.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just a big board, so I didn't want to put it.
Man, it's so clean in here.
I think I did a good job. And I organized everything on my shelf. I couldn't really organize a lot of it.
Wow, you really shoved a bunch of stuff in this bag. Huh?
No, I didn't. I just shoved that big old tool.
Oh, is it just these two?
Yeah, it's just those two tools. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and then I put, see, all the power tools right there, the mask. I left all the bits that were inside this bag, but I organized it by putting them in baggies.
Cool.
Yep. All your paint stuff, towels. I figured I did a good job with that.
Yeah. It was good. Good stuff here.
Yeah, I figured get it out the way. We're probably not going to use that again. If we do, it's there, you know what I mean?
Who knows, maybe.
Yeah. But anyway, on to the next room. How are we feeling about this room?
Whoa. There's a lot more space to walk around.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not...
And it's not all shoved up so I can't get the stuff. Hey, does anybody want a sink top for $20 or selling a sink top for $20?
I figure put the trash bag that is going to be trash inside the box that's already trash. Yep. So I put all that box is just trash, and I kind of just moved everything organizationally to the side, and everything. A lot of this wood was behind the plywood, but I just moved it in here, and then moved because these are the boards that are going to be the wood accent wall for the bathroom. So move that to the side. Yeah, reorganize these cords. By the way, that orange one was a pain in the freaking butt.
That's why I don't like using it.
But guess what? Your girl got you, and I organized that, and I detangled it. Word. Yeah, but I didn't put anything in there. Don't worry. But yeah,
I'm just looking at my beautiful handiwork.
Did I do a good job?
Yeah, man.
Oh, and I didn't do much to this bathroom.
Everything looks very tiny.
I just kind of cleaned it and then put that's the things that we're gonna put back on. Put the shower thing in here.
Is this leaking any? No? Hot diggity dog.
What are we doing to test?
I mean, I already tested, but it's good to test it again.
Looks good.
I'll even do the flood test. See what that does.
Think we looking good, boss? Hey, I think we're making progress.
She's beautiful.
So are you.
Thanks, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous because of what I told y'all earlier. He doesn't like me sorry. He doesn't. You're tall. He doesn't. Okay. Oh. No, you can't do that. The whole screen's gonna be flipped now. The video. You gotta stop it and start it again.
There we go.
Right way. Okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, I was worried because earlier I mentioned to them that you don't like me touching your stuff because our oven's going off, by the way, but you don't like us touching you don't like me touching your stuff because I always put stuff in places that you don't know where it is, and then it just...
Typical man problems. The woman touches things and moves them, and the guy's like, I can't find my things. If they're spread out all over the floor, I know where they are.
But I got permission.
But I am a very organized person, so it doesn't matter anymore.
But I got permission, A. B, I think I did a really good job, right?
Yeah. Man, this is so close. This is so
I'm gonna
close.
go flip my chicken.
Yeah, this is so close to being done, dude. I just need to finish this wall right here. So I gotta change out that. I gotta put another piece of plywood up here. And then we gotta put those stupid flimsy things that we spent too much money on. Wrong finger. Right there. Oh boy. But yeah, that'll get glued and like tapped into the plywood. Oh, and then we just gotta paint. There's a lot of sanding, a lot of prepping, a lot of caulking, filling, and paint. And changing out the hardware and stuff. But man, we're so close. So, I'm about to cut this little piece right here, and I had a visitor. What's up, bud? How's it going? I don't even know where my man came from. He just kind of like spawned in. Brother, you can't be there. That's a hazard.
Excuse the way I look, but Scott's gonna tell you what he did.
Basically, got this wall. Oh, I need to screw this down. Put this wall up. Put the new faucet in. I put the F channel down, which is what the tub sits in. It's all the way down here at the bottom. And then I wind locked, which wind lock is just a spray foam. The whole bottom on it. So we had this heavy thing sitting in the tub to weigh that down. And then lastly, I just have to lock this down. And then around the edge of the lip here, I just got to screw that into the studs and she'll be on her way.
Oh yeah, it's been a long day. Yeah, that's what he's doing today. And then we have a packed day tomorrow, which is Saturday. So Sunday, we'll probably officially be done putting the shower insert in, right? Should. So, yep. So while Scott's doing that, I figured I'd show you. Goodbye. I figured I'd show you what I got. Again, excuse the angle and the way I look, but I got an Amazon package today. I'm gonna open her up. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasonings. This is the seasoning that Scott likes on his meals for work. All the chicken and everything. This is the seasoning that he gets. So, had to get a restock of that because we were all out. So, seasoning. There you go. Got 1 to use for now and 1 extra for basically my backup. I highly recommend these for your stretch marks because it has definitely faded mine. So got 2 of those. Lastly, your Mighty Batch. I got a new box. We don't use these very often, but you know, obviously we break out sometimes and these do help. So got another box of those. And that is it. Now on to showering, eating, sleeping, and repeating. Woo!
This is the rig. Custom built. Little thing for the back of the truck. Nice padded.
Yeah.
Padded foam, blankets. And then we got the radio. And of course, we're here to watch your boy, MJ, Michael Jackson, the GOAT, greatest of all time. We'll probably go get like some simple snack, maybe candy, because I already ate. Kaylee had a quesadilla.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. The ones from Zaxby's.
Yeah, I had a big Zack snack, but yeah, dude, probably get some candy, something to drink, and enjoy the heck out of this movie. I know last time we said, yeah, we'll give you guys an update. Never gave you an update.
Yeah.
We're not staying for the double feature this time. We're only watching Michael, so we should be leaving here at like
10:30.
10:30ish, 10:45.
Look at the sky. It's so beautiful.
You see the sky? It's beautiful.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. As you can see, and also probably hear, I have just gotten up. I've gotten ready for the day. Scott is still sleeping. We had a really late night last night. We saw the Michael Jackson movie. Awesome. We're gonna get you a more like in-depth review whenever he officially gets up and ready and stuff. So today we have a bit to get done today. I have to finish editing. I gotta straighten up. I gotta do laundry, and we gotta meal prep for Scott for work. Those are the top priorities to get done today. Scott, whenever he gets up, his priority is going to be that shower. I'm pretty sure he wants to officially be done with the shower today. And we'll talk to you more about that because we ran into a little slight complication that we have now resolved what we're gonna do. Whenever Scott gets up, we'll explain all that. So, first priority, shutting the bedroom door. That way Scott does not wake up. Which he might end up getting up anyway because it is almost, I think it's about 9. We went to bed around like 2:30 last night. And for us, that is not normal. We're in the bed by 8:30. So not normal for us at all. But I'm pretty sure with me rustling around and cleaning and stuff is gonna wake him up. But I'm gonna try to be as quiet as I can. Whenever we came in last night, I kind of just threw everything on the island. So there's a lot of things that need to be straightened up and cleaned. So we're gonna try to do that as quietly as we can so I don't interrupt him. But yeah.
Because she said she used to do stuff like that when she was younger. Then I showed her. She said, "Oh my God."
All right, y'all. Scott is officially up. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning.
How was the movie last night?
Oh, dude, it was fantastic.
I told him that we would give a more in-depth review whenever you got up, but I thought it was awesome.
Dude, that's the closest to a Michael Jackson concert I'll ever be. Unfortunately, but
Yeah.
man, it was stellar. You had points out there where I wanted to break out and dance, but I can't dance, so I was just looking into it. But it was phenomenal, dude. They did a good job, and they made it seem like there's going to be a second movie.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Which would be awesome.
I thought it was gonna, like, whenever it ended, I was like, wait, is that it? Because I thought there was gonna be more.
Yeah, because it ends, I mean, it's not like a spoiler. It ends at 1988.
Mm-hmm.
During his bad era. So, I don't know. I've looked up, and it said that there was going to be a sequel, but who really knows with the internet?
Right. But anyway, that was our review of the movie. Today, I told them earlier that you're going to be mainly focusing on getting this shower, the plumbing / shower insert in.
Yep.
That is his goal today.
It is.
We'll check back in once we have progress. Listen, it must be a universal thing that men do not read instructions.
It is.
And the woman constantly tells the man, hey, you should read the instructions. You should read the directions. Because, for an example, Scott bought Winlock spray foam. You saw the clip of him doing underneath the tub, right? Well, on the directions on the can, it literally tells you, because he's like, I don't know if I could reuse this. We might have to buy a nozzle. It literally, I take 1 second. I take 1 second and I read, oh, bend the straw back and clip it onto here. And then when you want to reuse it, just cut the tip. It literally says it right there on the top of the can. I don't know. Anybody else have this issue with their husband?
A man would rather spend an hour trying to figure it out than 10 minutes reading directions.
But it would make their life so much easier, and you would save so much time during the day just reading the directions.
It's not about it being easy. It's about us winning.
Okay. I'm in the tub. I'm helping Scott do, what am I doing?
So we're putting this drain in for the tub.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I have a really thick bead of plumber's putty on the bottom rim. And we'll stick that in there. Kaylee will hold this side down with pliers. I'll go on the back side, put the rubber gasket and the metal nut on here and screw it in. And that should give us a nice watertight seal.
Yeah, this hole.
Kaylee's going to strong arm that, holding it with some pliers while I go to the other side. So basically, you just take this and this, slide the rubber seal on there, put the little metal nut or washer or whatever you want to call it, and then while Kaylee's holding it down from that side, I'm just going to tighten her up. Here we go. All right, big test.
All right, I'm doing one, and then the other.
Okay. So far, so good.
Drain, and drain.
Alright, let me feel around here for any moisture, any wetness. Nothing on the threads. No moisture on the lock nut. Nothing coming from the pipes. I think we did it, dude.
Look at that.
I think that we have done it. Oh my gosh.